When you reach the end of the rainbow, you will find a pot of gold. And this is not a fairy tale. This is in fact true. And I'm going to prove it. Before I can proceed to the proof itself, we need to understand what a rainbow is. What is a rainbow? Well, a rainbow is caused by the light of the sun hitting on droplets of water suspended in the air and refracting back to the human eye. So when you're observing a rainbow, you might have noticed, if you're observant enough, that to observe the rainbow you have to have your back to the sun, and the sun has to shine directly towards where you see the rainbow. And how does it work? Well, the sunlight is, for all intents and purposes, white and contains all the colors of the rainbow. When that light hits a droplet of water, it is refracted in the water, bounces against the inner surface of the water and comes back out again. And what turns out to be the case is that every frequency of light, and that is what we see as color, is refracted in a different way. And that is why looking at a sheet of water, like a bunch of droplets of water straight ahead of you, you will always see the red at a certain angle, the yellow at another angle, the blue at yet another angle, because of these different refraction indexes. Now, what does this mean then when it comes to the argument of that when you get to the end of the rainbow we will find a pot of gold? Well, it's very simple. Because of the nature of what a rainbow is, you can only ever see a rainbow suspended in front of you with the sun at your back. And you need to realize what that means. That means that if you move the rainbow, which is only an artifact of how the light refracts in the droplets in front of you, will move with you, because the red color will have to still come refracted from the same angle as before, as is the blue, as is the green, as is every other color. So the problem here is that every time you move, the rainbow moves with you, and you can therefore actually not ever reach that end of the rainbow where the pot of gold will be found. So, looking at the statement again, when you reach the end of the rainbow you will find the pot of gold, we can now reinterpret that. We can look at all instances where a person reaches the end of the rainbow. And now we know that because of what a rainbow is and how it works, that set of instances of occasions where a person reaches the end of the rainbow has to be empty. And then we know that a simple logical tautology holds, that for every element where the element is an element of the empty set, any statement P that you can imagine will hold true. And as a result, the statement, when you reach the end of the rainbow you will find a pot of gold, can be translated into, on every occasion where the occasions are in the elements of occasions of reaching the end of the rainbow, the statement "you will find a pot of gold" is true. That is a logical proof, and it's indisputable.